Hi, friends. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here to learn a little bit about systems, which sound a little wild, a little scary, a little businessy, but really what this is going to help with is going to make it so clear as to how you can best help your new VIP customers. Some of these messages may look very familiar as they may have been sent to you when you got started. It's a very seamless system. It's simple. It's messages that you can send, how often you can hopefully be checking in with your new VIPs, and the different things that you can touch on. That way, nobody is falling through the cracks. It's going to answer a lot of questions and a lot of objections right off the bat. So we're going to be hitting those in the head first thing. And I'm really, really excited to share it with you. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. And we are going to start with what we call the frog system. The frog system is named the frog system because we don't want to throw this frog into boiling hot water, but we want to turn up the heat and kind of give different ideas of things to do when somebody gets started. And then kind of our other systems are going to break the frog system down into more steps. Like I said, these graphics will be yours. Just reach out to your leader and we can get them to you after this call. So this is not making it about the business. This is taking it and turning it as you have a referral link, and it is a no-brainer to share it. Hold on just a second. Okay. So at sign up, when you are walking through that part of getting them started, getting their products ordered, hopefully you're on the phone with them when you're walking through that. It's asking them, who is one person who does everything with you? Who, if you were to join a gym, who would you be calling and saying, we are joining a gym because I'm not doing this without you. And that is the first person that they should call and ask to do plexus with them. Everything is better with an accountability partner. You're going to see that more. You're going to see a lot of repeating themes, I guess. Let me say that. And accountability partners are one of them. Another thing that you can kind of throw at them and see if it's something that they take or not is, oh my gosh, we got your products ordered. This is so exciting. You should throw up an excited selfie and post, good things are coming. They don't have to say plexus. They don't have to say anything about that because they don't know what all they're doing is living on hope and excitement right now. So just that good things are coming and people are going to be curious with that simple little post. Then while they're waiting on products, you can be asking about their water, their habits. We're going to touch on this more in just a second. And who else has come to mind that they think would really love this or who really, really needs it? When they are willing to think of a few people, you can give them a sample message and ask them to send a few. If they do that, then you keep going. So then if they don't do that, then we just fall back into, all right, let's make sure we're working on that water and talk about their sleep. Like I said, we're going to get to that in a second. There are a couple different sample messages if they are brand new starting out, or if you have somebody who maybe didn't come through a system like this when they got started, you are more than welcome to still walk through this with them and treat this month as their first month. So there's an existing ambassador sample message there as well. When they get responses, then we turn into teacher mode where we're teaching about send, share, invite, teaching them how to start three-way messages. And once they start those three-way messages, then they listen and they let you do the talking so that they can learn kind of the flow of how things go when we're helping someone get started. Then when their products arrive, we're walking them through how to start. Again, hopefully that's on the phone. If they need to write on their bottle caps or set alarms on their phones or things like that. And then another little post idea is day one, here goes nothing. That is a selfie with a pink drink. We want their face in that selfie, not just their products. So that is a couple different ideas. Now we're going to kind of back up and break some of this down a little bit more. Let me make sure I go to the right one next. Okay, so this one is 4 connections in the first 30 days. I know in the past, I have been completely guilty of signing someone up and completely forgetting to check in with them. which is horrible. They trusted me on their journey to get started. And so it is my responsibility to take pride in that, to make sure that they have the best experience, to make sure they're getting the most out of their products, the fullest potential of what the products can do. Because if you're here, you know that the products have the potential to absolutely change people's world. So this is like a first month. I skipped one, you guys. Back up. Take everything I just said in the last 20 seconds. We got to do the 5 days while we're waiting for their products first. So this is how you check in with them the first 5 days between when they order and when their products arrive on their doorstep. I'm so sorry. I had this all organized. I was going to be so like, it's fine. It's late, tired. Here we are. We're going to restart. So the day of their order, the whole goal of this 5 days of waiting for products is to keep the excitement rolling. We want to keep them excited and in anticipation for what is coming when their products come to their door. This is incredible customer service. So the day of their order, I don't need you to write any of this down. Like I said, these graphics are going to be yours. Just reach out to your leader, whoever that is, and we will make sure that we can get them to you. The other nice thing about them is they are a picture, and you can copy and paste the words right off of that, whether you're on your phone or your computer. If you're on an iPhone, if you're not on an iPhone, I cannot speak for you, but you can copy and paste off of those. I forgot to mention that. So the day of their order, this is a message that you can send them. Your order is in process, should be shipped in the next day or so. Once it's shipped, you will receive tracking information. I'm going to be adding you to a couple of fun Facebook groups. And here is a simple printout with keys to success with Plexus. Which ones are you already a master of? Which one is going to be the most challenging for you? I'm going to show you what that graphic looks like here in just a second. But what this is going to do is it's going to pinpoint right away what they are good at. If they are good at getting their sleep and they are good at nutrition, but man, they lack on their water, you know that water is going to be a solid follow-up. So this is the day that they order, when you send them the keys to success and invite them to the team page. And then success starts with you, which is the testimony stories of hope page. Okay, now we're going to pause on this one. I'm going to show you the keys to success. So this is what goes out to everyone. And hopefully you're going to look at this and be like, oh yeah, I got this. If not, we're going to use it as a great reminder and an opportunity for growth. But these are the things that, as someone who is getting started with Plexus, these are the things for them to be keeping an eye on: to be drinking half their body weight in ounces of water, to follow the 4-4-12 rule of nutrition, which is putting 12 hours between supper and breakfast and an average of 4 hours between the other meals. Maybe they're already killing it with intermittent fasting or something like that. So this is all flexible, but just a starting point for you to be able to send them. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. It optimizes your body's ability to rest and repair. It decreases the release of cortisol, which is your stress hormone. Some people do not sleep very much. So that may be a place where you need to chat with them.
Hey, Lexi,
yes.
Lexi, we're still on the frog system. For some reason, your screen is not advancing.
But why?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you see now?
Nope, still on frog system. Maybe stop sharing your screen, go out of it, and try again.
What about now?
Now it's trying to take away the frog system.
Okay, we're gonna stop share. Hi, friends. Okay, we're gonna go back to keys to success. What do you see now?
Keys to success.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well now everything that I just said is going to make a lot more sense now that you can see it. Like I said, you're going to have these graphics and it's going to make more sense when you have them. Communicate with me regularly. So that is telling them to be in touch with you. And I always tell people, I send a funny message. Like, we are about to be literally best friends. I'm going to know more about you maybe than your husband. I'm going to know more about your poop, your sleep, your eating than anybody, probably more than your best friend. So communicate with me regularly. When things are good or bad, let's talk. Health is fluid. Your body's going to change as you take these supplements. So digestion, energy, sleep, etc., can all experience changes. So that is kind of forewarning them that things could change, whether they're good or bad. And I want to know about that so that I know how best to help. Consistency is key to any health result. You're going to see consistency a lot. Plexus is no different. For best results and to allow your body to change in the best of ways, stay consistent. Just like exercise or healthy eating, staying on track with your Plexus supplements will equal amazing results. Really, in order for them to see the optimal results out of their products, the optimal potential out of their products, you know that consistency is key. And then do this with friends. So again, we're bringing in the accountability partner piece. On average, we see almost a 90% success rate when people begin with 3 or more friends, because we need to build accountability since it's so easy to quit on things that are good for us. And health doesn't happen overnight and we are impatient. It's easy to give up without instant results, but if your products are paid for and you have friends that are doing this with you, you will keep going and get the results that you're after. So it's a super simple graphic. And like I said, that goes to them. Do you see 5 days waiting for products? Okay, we're gonna stop share. Hello again, coming back. 5 days waiting for products. Okay, so we just finished up the day of their order. You sent the message, you invited them to the team page. As soon as they accept that invite, you welcome them to the team page because they just made a whole lot of friends who are on a whole lot of the same health journey as them. So do not hold that from them. Allow them to be in there and be welcomed and celebrated that they have taken a big leap in their health. Also, when someone is welcomed on the team page, go and blow it up. We are so excited to have new people joining us. So those welcome posts should be flooding with new friends and encouraging comments. Just a little side note there. So then the day after their order, so this is tomorrow, this is the next message that you send them. Be on the lookout for an email from me with lots of great information and tips to be the most successful on your health journey. You can breeze over it while you wait for your order to arrive. It's nothing you have to memorize, but definitely use it as a resource in addition to me. Then you're going to get their email from their account in the virtual office, and you're going to send them a welcome email. I'm going to show you the welcome email. I'm not going to, can you see the welcome email? Okay. Hi, friends. This is not going near as smoothly as I was hoping, but it's okay. Now, do you see the welcome email? Okay, so this is that long email I was telling you to expect. There's so much information and goodness. I want you to save it and refer back to it. It's going to talk about the keys to success. Everything we just read through on the keys to success is right there. The almost verbatim, word for word, they're going to see that same thing again. And I am not sad about it because those keys are so important. It even talks about in my experience, here are a few things for the most successful book with Plexus. Talks about your water and consistency. Then there's this little asterisk in there that says those 2 tips are typically the biggest barrier in difference between people who see change with Plexus and those who prevent their own success. You will notice I often ask about your water and consistency, and for good reason. Read those 2 again, because those 2 are literally the most important, and you know that. But the keys to success are again right there. It has a little note in there if you would like to discuss the further income opportunity that Plexus holds and the blessing it's been for our family. I would love to share with you and show you how simple it is. Then we have their account information. It's where to go to log in, how to log in, and then every single area of their My Account system, My Account section is there and kind of what it is. Then it's going to go through Plexus perks, talks about how to order them, that you have your subscription on, that if you turn off your subscription, you're going to lose that. So that way they already are seeing this information right from day 2 while they're waiting for their products. Plus, they're probably super anxious, and that's going to be your best chance that they're probably going to read this email. It talks about referrals and their referral link, again, letting them know that it's there and there is potential. When they share with one person, they're going to earn $35 to $40. When they share with 3, they're going to earn $300 or more, plus more bonuses every single month your friends order. And then it talks again about the team pages and the team call. If you need anything, I'm always here, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. So this welcome email is nothing extravagant. It's nothing that you have not ever seen before. It's just a lot of information in one place. So what happens is when you receive this from me or Michelle or Mom, Jeannie, I don't really know what to call you. All you're going to do is save that email, copy and paste it. When you send it to your VIPs, you change this down here to your information, because this email is now coming from you. And then you change the first name to their name and you send it to your new VIP's email. So it's as simple as that. We're all using the same email. And that we will also send with the graphics. Hello again, we're back. Okay, we're going back to the 5 days waiting for products. So day after their order, sent them their welcome email. 2 days after their order, we're going to check in and make sure, one, they received that email from me. Also, have you received your tracking information? Because we can no longer see tracking information for our VIP customers' orders, which is a bummer, but there's nothing we can do about it. So we're just going to ask for it. And we're going to ask what day that tracking information says their products are going to be on their doorstep. Asking when it's scheduled to arrive. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. The hardest part is always waiting for it to show up on your doorstep. Only 3 more days. So then, the next check-in is when their products arrive. Our goal here, like I said before, is to get them on the phone, just to walk them through what a day in their products looks like. And whether that is writing on their bottles, the times, or how many they need to be taking, or setting timers on their phone, or the bottle placement. So if we need to remember to take ProBio 5 at bedtime, if that's best by your toothbrush in your bathroom, or maybe on your nightstand, so that when you roll over to plug your phone in, you also take your ProBio 5, whatever that looks like, all those tips and tricks to make sure that we're getting our products in. Again, we can review the keys to success on that phone call, reiterate their consistency, and then set them up for success tomorrow. So that is, are you going to work tomorrow? Let's go ahead and throw your products in your work bag, or make sure that they are set out on the counter. That way you start off on the absolute best foot tomorrow. That's another one done. 5 days waiting for products. Then we're going to come to 4 connections in the first 30 days. I already gave you a sneak peek of this one because I skipped one. So then this is a weekly check-in system in the first 30 days. So this is at least 4 check-ins you're going to have with them when they're getting started. Some people may have more. Some people may just need these 4. Some people, you may miss one and need to come back, and that's okay. The goal is that we are walking through most of, if not all of these steps with every single new person every single time. That way there's no question what conversation you had with them, and it's going to become so second nature that you could do it with your eyes closed and blindfolded and while you're also cooking dinner. So this is week 1, 4 days after their first order. This is a little bit of an overlap. You can't see it. Okay, hold on. I'm just kidding. Hi, friends. 4 connections in the first 30 days. Can you see it? Okay, perfect. So week 1, 4 days after their first order, pretty much when their products arrive. So you probably covered this step while we were waiting for their products. If not, pick up right here, and it's okay. We're still going to follow as much of the system as we can with every single person. Have you received your products? I'm so excited for you. Like I said, if we can get them on the phone and walk through that. If you miss when they get their products and they've already tried it, oh my gosh, how did you like the taste of the pink drink? Fill me in, tell me your thoughts. Then our week 2 check-in, which these are hopefully just going to be written in your planner or reminders set in your phone. That way it's not anything that you have to work to remember. You just know that if somebody receives their products on Tuesdays, then on Tuesdays for the next 4 weeks, you're going to be checking in with them, or whatever that looks like for you. So week 2 Just checking in. Are you getting into a good rhythm with your products? Do you feel like you're taking them consistently? And ding, 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 are you drinking your water, half your body weight in ounces? If they're taking the Triplex or have BioCleanse and ProBio 5, it may also be important to ask if they are pooping 2 to 3 times per day. If they're already having issues, this is where you're going to pencil in extra check-ins to get this troubleshooting done week 2, because we do not want other issues, whether it's detox or die off, or they haven't been taking it consistently, to go any farther than week 2. We want to nip that in the bud. We are going to fix that right now. So they may have to pencil in a few additional follow-up 2 to 3 days later, and make sure that things are turning around for them. Then we have our week 3 check-in. There is a triplex part of this one and a no triplex, just because they're a little bit different if somebody's on the triplex. So somebody who's on the triplex wanted to ask if you've seen an increase in sugar cravings. Week 3, those are pretty common to come back. If they answer yes, you troubleshoot by increasing ProBio 5. If no, then tell them if they notice anything like fatigue, sugar cravings, bloating, don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's actually a sign that your body is healing itself. The products are working and your body is responding. And I want to make sure we adjust your products so that you're comfortable if any of those things happen. If they're not on the triplex, this is one of my favorite messages to send. What is your favorite benefit that you've already been seeing from your products? Is it better sleep, more energy and focus, less snacking tendencies, feeling more balanced, all of the above, or something even better? The second line of that, where you are feeding them the things that they should be experiencing, is the most important. You cannot leave that off, because if you ask them, how do you feel? What's going on? And they're like, what am I supposed to feel? Am I supposed to be feeling something? I haven't lost 45 pounds and I'm not in my size 2 jeans. So what am I supposed to be feeling? I'm not really sure. Where in week 3, these are the simple things that they should be looking for. So you're kind of not tricking them. You're leading them and reminding them of the things that they are experiencing so that we can bring some positivity in to week 3. So that second part where you're talking about better sleep, more energy and focus is very, very important in that message. Then we have week 4 and subscription reminder. I'm just sure that everyone has always checked in with their VIPs before their subscription process and never received a message that says, I had no idea I was getting a subscription and I did, what if I don't want it? Just kidding. That has been me 100%. And that is why we have week 4 check-in and subscription reminder, because we are going to get in front of that and not let that happen anymore. So the message is, you've been taking your Plexus products for nearly a month already. I'm so glad that you're feeling incredible. I want to remind you that your subscription is scheduled for next week. Then take the time to plug in the date that their subscription, whether it is, it's this coming Wednesday, or it's this coming Friday, or it's next Sunday, or whatever, and the date. That way it just shows a little bit more like you took the time. They matter. When would you have time to chat and walk through editing your subscription together so we can make sure you're receiving the products you're needing and check out your perks for free products? So again, we're going to get back on the phone. We're going to talk more about what they've been experiencing. We're going to help them walk through editing their subscription. That way they know they have the power, they know how to do it. And then also that's a great time to chat about their perks. They probably will not be eligible for a free product this month, but you're going to know that. But you can tell them then that after one more subscription, they're going to be able to get a free product on next month's subscription. Then you continue to coach them through healing, reminding them of the importance of their 90-day commitment, help them to set their alarms, remember to take their products, find easier ways to get their water in, etc. That is it. And then obviously you continue to follow up with them. If you like the every week follow-up system, then you follow that into 6 days through day 60 and through day 90, whatever that works. I mean, you obviously don't just fall off from them, but that will get you through the next 30 days, their first subscription. Everything should be then familiar with them after that. and hopefully they're going to be seeing the very best success. I have to say, we've been kind of trialing and erroring this and editing to kind of what has been best for our team. And for the ones who have walked through the system, the retention rate with them is much, much, much higher than it was before we had anything like this in place, because we're human and because we didn't have a system to follow or check boxes to check with people. So know that you're not alone, and it's okay. And it's a great opportunity for growth. And we are very, very excited about what this is going to do. So I'm going to stop recording.